The only other scorer. They lob the ball inside. Landale shares it now. Baines got a good look at it. Behind the back pass. Mills back to Bogut. Confronted by Plumlee. Dellavedova against Tatum. Looks inside. Nick Case. Hook shot on the bottom of the net. We're tied. Bound. Now Joe Ingles. Shot clock to single digits. Ingles penetration. Miles Turner misfires. This is Ingles. Well, Landale again finds some space and he throws it down on the USA.
The defence of Australia as well.
Well, that's a good 7-0 run here, Team USA, as Ingles works into the corner. Catch and shoot. Kane from that tempo from the Boomers as Bogut gets it. Shot clock to single digits. Now on the floor wants Ingles rolling to the hoop from close range. He gets. They were just 2 field goals in this quarter. Look at Mills, look off the D. Goes to Dellavedova. This is Bogut. Shot clock rolls to single numbers. Is Mills the Landale. Goes back to Crick. Muscles into the paint from close range. Ingles guarded by Jaylen Brown. Clear out for him. Here's Nick Kay rolling down to the low block. Can afford to foul here. Ingles, Mills, the do-it-all man. He rushes to the hoop and it will count.
In small minutes, 5 points, a couple of boards. He got an assist, a steal as well. Yeah, he's your role come the World Cup, and it started with a standout performance against Canada a week ago.
I think it really started for him in the Summer League when he was over in the United States.
Plus leading game 1 was a 3-point edge in the second quarter, and there's certainly parallels between game 1 and this game where Australia made
his college basketball career.
Oh, no doubt. No, he's a great ripping fella too, and he hosted, I believe, a lot of the NBA guys at the Collingwood Essendon game last night to talk them through the finer points of the year.
Had a little something to say, did he?
He didn't, but his supporters certainly said, okay. Well, have you had a look at the latest highlight reel from the big man?
There, back to Joe Ingles. Good basketball.
Good recognition by Joe. Saw the big man Plumlee, knew he'd be able to get by him.
Very impressive so far tonight, Andrew Bogut. Not just...
Australia in Group H at the 2019 FIBA World Cup in China. First game against Canada, September 1, followed by games against Senegal and Lithuania.
It's needed, hasn't shot the ball well so far in this off-season. It just goes...
Margin cut to 5 once more. Pressure up the floor as well. They try and deny Donovan Mitchell the ball. They did that, but they've got Jaylen Brown to contend with now as he retreats away from the defence. Contact off the ball, no whistle. Brown goes on with it.
Vital for Australia, and if it continues this way, you'd have to say the advantage will go to the USA.
Part of the game, I'm a little disappointed. I've liked his work with the peroxide.
And I've liked his work from the land of plenty as well, just so smooth.
Adjustment gets the back end there, so it's a 1-point ball game. It took over 4 minutes played, term number 1. Smart picks up the dribble, hands over.
He spends a lot of time working on his free throws. He's very committed to it, and he's seeing the results. Again, like you mentioned, Hammer, a little 1-2-2 half-court trap action by Australia, and it
tied away at 28.
Again off the pick and roll for Joe Ingles.
Oh, what a hustle that was. Matty Dellavedova getting down, getting it done as he wrestles the ball away from Team USA.
And that's his trademark. Get up and in, put pressure on the ball, and that ultimately has to become the trademark of the Australian team. And over the first 3 games, we've seen improvement.
Both teams with 4 scorers so far. Middleton gets ideas and gets it now. Kemba Walker started on the bench in this game, but he's rapidly exploded to 12 points to lead.
Bogut, pretty good company. He is, absolutely.
Tatum left alone from close range. Bogut got there late, but was there quickly enough to worry him out of the points. Down and win the rebound for USA. Rebound count 8-6 Australia so far. Lopez with it. Now Tatum, who shares it across with Joe Harris. Guarded by Golding in the corner. Stepped out of court.
They've stepped it up. That time Patty Mills was able to knock down the 3-ball.
And that snapped an 8-0 run from...
With that cutting action and finding them for those points around the basket.
Donovan Mitchell picks up the dribble. Needs support, gets it back from Tatum. Now it's on the floor, spinning one way, back the other. Well done, Nick Kay. Just shut him down. Shot clock rolls to red with the last play of the term and Walker. They can't afford to foul Australia. Over the limit. 1 on the shot clock. USA get it back. Here's Mitchell, energised by knocking down the last shot. Can't complete it there. None of 4 from the field. Only points for him have come from the free throw line. Oh, Walker looked like he was...
Extended defence by Australia, by the United States.
A contested hand as well, that baseline.
Oh, he's doing it. Dellavedova with 4 fouls and a mismatch problem here against Tatum.
Impressive performance by Nick Kay.
Inside the last 60 seconds, term number 3, exploring.
Set though, good ball movement, unselfishly finding the open man. Glidden couldn't knock it down, but I like the process that they're going through on the offensive end.
Well, going
because he's outperformed on the normal output of points that he's got. But
to Chris Middleton.
51,000 starting to get involved as well, Case.
Shot clock to 5. Middleton goes to the corner.
The USA will be ready to throw some punches now.
And they're doing it, and they're 4 of 9 on it every time. Just tightening up a little bit with the finish line in sight.
Walker, he fires, can't connect. Not on the floor at the moment, but that is a concern for Team USA down the stretch. But here's Walker. At the moment, they can't stop him. Caught it short clock. They need to get busy. This man can do that. Tatum fires. Getting some latitude, which is never a good thing. Goes backwards though. Lopez fires. It's off moment with foul troubles and with an inability to knock down a field goal so far in this second term. Shot clock rolls to 5. The Australians are all over them again. Will they get one off? I don't know. He tried. Desperate for a stop though. The points coming too easy for USA here in term number 3, and they find a good look here for Barnes.
Put in your back for them to be able to get back in front.
Donovan Mitchell with it. Shot clock rolls to single numbers against advantage. Started this term with Australia leading by 2. Walker gets inside, finds Brown, working on Dellavedova. Is Australia about to bring down the USA? Mitchell, 8 on the shot clock. Guarded by Mitch Creek. He elevates and it's